5'11", and he's very, very sharp with that left hand.
Corey Erdman alongside Ryan Grant here. Calling all the action from Trois-Rivières, Quebec, Canada. It's Adonis Stevenson.
Oh, there's a left hand right away.
And he lands on Bonnie McGee, who you see in the black. And I was going to say that McGee is the physically largest opponent of Stevenson's career, and he's certainly the most aggressive, coming right at Adonis, right out of the gate.
And you know he's coming right at him at the same time as he's running right at him. He's running into that left hand, which I'm expecting to happen to right into the first 30 seconds of the fight.
A lot of wide punches from McGee. He's going for broke, and Stevenson, if we know anything, he's technically sound with that left hand. He can throw it right down the pipe.
And you can see it with Bonnie McGee with his defense. His defense is very wide. So Adonis, as long as he maintains patience, I know he's probably a little bit excited getting those 2 knockouts in the first round and probably trying to keep it going. He just has to be direct with that straight left hand.
And McGee coming in very, very straight ahead. He got clocked with an uppercut coming in there, and there could be a lot of that if he keeps coming at that trajectory.
There's that left hand again, right down the middle. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Anytime he's coming, just break it down right off the middle.
And we've seen the power in that left hand in his first 2 pro fights. Adonis Stevenson, 2 knockouts already in his first 2 pro appearances. And fans of the amateurs, they remember that knockdown of Edwin Rodriguez, who's now a super middleweight prospect. He knocked him down with headgear, so you know he's got some dynamite in that left hand.
It looks like Adonis now just trying to settle down. Adonis needs to just nice little left uppercut right there from Adonis and coming back over the left hand.
One thing we're looking for is Adonis to maybe set up that left hand with a jab. He hasn't had to do that in his first 2 pro bouts. Now we see him poking that out there, going downstairs, throwing it out there a little bit, at least going through the motions, Ryan.
At least, you know what I mean? You want to just see him measure, especially if a guy's coming right at you. If a guy's coming right at you, you can't miss him, you know what I mean? But you just nice uppercut inside from Adonis, and again, that left uppercut, and coming right over that left hand. Adonis just needs to stick to the basics, right off that jab, 1, 2, even double up on that jab, and finish with that left hand. One thing I tell my fighters, Corey, when we're in the gym, if you got that shot and it's always available and you hit him with that shot all the time, let him look for something else. Like Adonis now looking like he's trying to come over with that right hook now, just a little bit. But have him think about something else, because you know that that left hand is always 5,000 points every time you get it out there.
Do you want to see him jabbing upstairs a little more? Because when a fighter's jabbing to the body, it's usually because it's the safe punch. Do you want to see him take some chances and go upstairs?
Well, you also work him up and down also. The same way that he's doing right there, that jab to the body and come right that left hand over the top, where he's having McGee just guessing a little bit more. And he looks like he's worse for wear on his legs, but he looks like he's going to survive the round.
It's been a while since McGee's thrown anything, but maybe he can make it to the bell.
Whoa.
He takes a knee and takes a shot. When he's on a knee, he's got to look out. Adonis Stevenson, we don't want any Roy Jones-Montel Griffin situations here. No warning from the ref.
And the end of the round, right at the end of the round.
Bonnie McGee makes it to the bell. Did he want to make it to the bell? Does he want any more of that?
The one thing with Bonnie McGee, excuse me, is that he's getting hit with every shot that Adonis is actually throwing at him, right? I hope his corner told him to tighten up on defense and tie him up a little bit. Don't be right in front of this guy.
And Adonis Stevenson, 29 years of age, and he's only started boxing in his mid-20s. He only had 40 amateur fights, and he was able to win a medal at the Commonwealth Games. I mean, this guy is rising really, really fast. So if he makes some mistakes, Ryan, you have to be able to understand.
No, for sure, and he's a good athlete. Let's check out the replays from the first round here. See Adonis nice and tight on defense. So you're going to see him try to slip that nice uppercut. Boom, right inside the middle. And he's going to fire the second time. Measuring with that left hand, with that right hand, and he just took a knee right there. He the ref should have warned him on that shot because he's already down.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he was just finishing a combination there. It looked like he threw an additional punch. Round 2, Stevenson and McGee. Adonis Stevenson in white, Bonnie McGee in black. It has been all Stevenson thus far. It has been all about that left hand once again. A lot of uppercuts, and Adonis, in his first 3 fights now, seems very fond of that left uppercut. He sets it up quite nicely.
Starting to find his range a little bit, Adonis. Especially one thing, don't get over anxious when this guy's coming right at you. McGee is 2 wins, 7 losses. Just take your time and pick your shots.
That's one thing a lot of young fighters have trouble with, is when pressure is applied, even if it's not proper pressure, they tend to panic a little bit. But Adonis, He's spinning McGee all over the place, making him real uncomfortable in there. Another hard
nice
left by
hand over the
Stevenson.
top again. And just finding angles on him, and he's down.
And down goes McGee. A left hook, left uppercut combination. You don't see too many of those. McGee on a knee. Is he going to make it? Yeah, he's back up at 8. No.
And they stopped the fight.
And the ref wants no more. And you know what? It's probably a good call. McGee hadn't thrown anything back in a good 2 minutes. And for a guy that's 33 years of age, he just doesn't need to be taking punishment like that.
No,
Ryan.
not at all. Not at all. Especially when it's repetitive. Repetitive the way Adonis is throwing it. Adonis is very strong, very accurate when he's getting those shots off. So another hell of a performance from Adonis again.
Let's take it up to the announcer for our official decision.
Nous sommes maintenant prêts pour la décision officielle. We are now ready for the official decision. Gagnant par knockout technique au deuxième round à 1:08. Winner by TKO at 1.08 of the second round. Toujours invaincu, still undefeated. Adonis Superman Stevenson.
Adonis Stevenson with yet another one-sided knockout loss. The ball keeps rolling for Superman.